Today's video is brought to you by Zool and Vigo, official couch warmers of Bert the Stormtrooper Reviews. Hello and welcome, I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today we're going to be opening and taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Origins Battlefield Warriors. And this is a 2-pack, an exclusive 2-pack of Battle Armor He-Man and Battle Cat. And right away, we can see that there have been some changes made to these figures here, where we've got Battle Armor He-Man has that really nice, shiny, chromed out armor. And then, of course, Battle Cat's got some battle damage on him. He-Man's also got some battle damage on him, and we've got some extra accessories included here. So this is brand new, released in the summer of 2021. It's starting to hit retail stores right now. As of the time of this recording, I found mine at my local Target just this morning. Retails for approximately $50. So we can see here the package is a big, huge window box right here. This is absolutely beautiful, and you've got this beautiful artwork up here. It's almost a shame that I'm going to open it because this is just absolutely beautiful artwork. We can see a little gargoyle right there, He-Man and Battle Cat. You can see Castle Grayskull right there in the background, the Sorceress, another one of those gargoyles. The powerful protectors of Eternia. This includes a display stand, Castle Grayskull gargoyles. Right here we've got Battle Armor He-Man, the most powerful armor in the universe, and Battle Cat, battle damaged fighting tiger. We can see right here in the window box, we've got some base pieces right there for Battle Cat and for He-Man. I've heard that these are supposed to be compatible with Castle Grayskull. I take that to mean that they were supposed to like maybe clip on or add to Castle Grayskull, but really looking at them through the package, I don't see how that's going to happen. I think it's just a piece that you just kind of put inside of it or next to it or something like that. I don't think this is going to physically attach to Castle Grayskull, but we'll find out when we open it. We can also see Battle Armor He-Man right here. He's got his sword, he's got his axe. This one came with a shield, which is really cool because the first Battle Armor He-Man that we got did not have a shield. So we got an extra shield with this. The sword, I believe this is a different sword. This is a full sword instead of a half of a sword. We've got the extra hand. We've got the extra head right there. And this does have the classic style. It's got my ring light all over the place there. But you can see right there the classic style head. We can also see those two gargoyles packaged right there on the side. Let's take a look at the back. This box is huge. Let's take a look at the back of this package because this thing is absolutely stunning. So we can see some awesome artwork up here individually. They are a force to be reckoned with, but together in combat, He-Man and Battle Cat are unstoppable. We've got some really cool artwork right here. We can see Castle Grayskull. There's a goddess or warrior right here. I don't think that's Tila. I don't think it's Tila. It could be Tila, but it's some warrior I'm unfamiliar with. We got Man-at-Arms right there, Battle Armor He-Man and a Battle Cat right there. And then we've got Faker with his version of Battle Cat, Battle Armor Skeletor with Panther right there. We've got, I was hoping to see Snake Mountain back here, but it doesn't look like it. It's just a really, really cool battle scene that we've got right there. We can see the instructions on how we're going to play with our Battle Armor He-Man. Pose Battle Cat on the Castle Grayskull display stand, and again, as you can see, it just looks like a standalone kind of a piece. The gargoyles do attach to Castle Grayskull, and then of course we've got those cross sales. They're showing us Castle Grayskull right here. Then we can also see the new versions of He-Man and Skeletor with their classic faces. I haven't seen these in stores just yet. We've also got that Lords of Power looking Beastman. I'm really excited for that figure. I really want to find that one. Stinkor, Webstore, the Eternian Goddess, and of course the Wind Raider, which I still have on pre-order. I can't wait for that to come in. So that is about it for the packaging. Let's get this thing opened up and check it out. And here we have the Battlefield Warriors 2-pack out of the package and shown with everything that comes included. And we're going to start off with the accessories. And the first thing that I want to focus on is this new head. So we have two heads. It comes with two heads, just like the regular Battle Armor He-Man did. But this one's got a new sculpt. So we still have the classic He-Man style head. Now we got a little bit of battle damage right there. We got a little blood spot right there, right under the eye, right there on that cheek. We've got that. But then we've also got this secondary head, which it looks like the original, like a classic head, but in kind of a yelling kind of a pose kind of a thing. I don't really know how to explain it. Now, this is the alternate head. I'm trying to hold this, but I am failing at it. This is the alternate head that came with the regular release of Battle Armor He-Man. And I never really cared for this head. It's kind of weird looking, just the look on his eyes. He kind of looks like he's, I don't know, tripping. It's weird. It's a very, very weird look that they gave him. I've never really cared for this face. This head, this alternate head that we've got here. Come on, focus again. This alternate head, I like this a lot because it actually looks like the classic head, but it's got some expression on it. And I just think that's really, really neat. So I'm really happy with that they put this head on, because now I got an extra head that I can use. And I'm thinking I'm going to give that to my regular He-Man. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to do some part swapping here, of course. Speaking of part swapping, there isn't really any instructions that comes with this set. You just get the little sheet of paper showing you what parts you can swap on the figure. That's about it. I didn't even get a mini comic with this. So, and I don't know if it just doesn't come with one, which is weird because we usually get a mini comic with a figure. I know with vehicles, typically we don't. Battle Cat, we didn't. But we got a figure, so I find it kind of odd that we didn't get a mini comic. But there you go. We've also got the extra hands, and you saw me change it. So he came with two closed fists. And then you saw me in the montage on the unpackaging change the hand out. Where we had the open hand because I wanted to put the shield on him. So there's the extra hands. And then, of course, he comes with the shield, which is really neat because the regular Battle Armor He-Man did not come with a shield. So it's cool that this one came with a shield. We've also got the axe, of course. And then finally, we got the power sword right here. Let's take a closer look at the power sword. And this is the same kind of power sword that came with like Prince Adam. If you got one of those sky sleds, you know that Adam came with a full sword. Also, if you got the Rise of Evil 2-pack, Keldor also came with a full sword. So now we have a He-Man that comes with a full sword instead of our usual half sword. So that's pretty cool. I love the fact that I now have a full sword that my He-Man can carry around. That's really, really neat. Let's set him back there. And then, of course, we got the two little gargoyles. These were shown in the back of the box. That these can be used as accessories for Castle Grayskull. And we'll take a look at these in a moment with Castle Grayskull, how they're going to climb on there. They're pretty cool. They're the same mold. So they just look like a little dinosaur dude. So the body is pretty much the same. The head is the head different? I don't know. I think, yeah, the head is just slightly different. And then, of course, the biggest difference is that one of them has wings and the other one does not. But other than that, their bodies look pretty much identical. I think they're the same bodies. So there's that. Of course, we also get He-Man, we get Battle Cat, and we get that battle stand, the Castle Grayskull display stand. And we're going to take a look at the the display stand and the gargoyles on their own, along with Castle Grayskull. For now, let's start taking a look at the figures themselves. So here is Battle Armor He-Man. Now let's take off his accessories so you can get a better look at him. And this is just a repaint of our regular Battle Armor He-Man. So let me bring that guy back in. I'll take his accessories off. And again, it's just a repaint. These are the exact same figures. The exact same parts are used, just that the new one is shinier and chromier. I love that shiny chrome battle armor. That looks so good. We've also got some battle damage marks on here. So you can see we got that little scar that we mentioned a minute ago right there on his cheek. We've also got a scar right there on his shoulder. And then we got a couple of scars on his thigh right there. Now, I'm going to be honest, personally, I don't care much for the scar. So I may try to get some alcohol and maybe wipe that off. Or maybe I'll just swap the legs and the arms with this guy and just have myself a nice, clean, shiny He-Man. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But there you go. There's the difference between those two. And then, of course, we've got Battle Cat. And again, Battle Cat, just like our first Origins Battle Cat, it's the exact same. It's just, again, it's a repaint. And I absolutely adore almost everything about the repaint with this. Let me bring in the regular release Battle Cat. And right away, you can tell right on the armor. So the armor, it's not coming through on camera, but this armor is like a deeper, just a shade darker shade of red or of maroon than on the regular one. And then on top of that, of course, you've got that shiny finish to the armor. I think this looks so good, and I'm tempted to take this armor and again put it on this Battle Cat so I can have myself a nice, clean, shiny Battle Cat. The other difference, and it's a little subtle, is that the green on the cat itself, it's a little, again, it's just a shade darker green than the green that we got on here. So this Battle Cat actually looks more vibrant than this one does. Absolutely love the shade of green and the shade of maroon that we've got here. But then again, we also have those battle scars on this Battle Cat right here, which I'm not a big fan of. And I would say that I would attempt to clean these off as well, but I'd be afraid of rubbing off some of that yellow, and I don't want to do that. So that's unfortunate, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this armor and give it to this cat right here. My daughter, my youngest daughter, has been begging me for a Battle Cat figure, so one of these is going to be hers right there. So let's take the masks off so you can see the tiger heads, or the tiger heads, and you can see it's the same sculpt. It's just a repaint of each other, and I don't know that it's really coming off on camera, but the new one, this one right here, is just a shade darker than this one right here, and it looks really, really good. Like that a lot. So let's get these guys armored back up again. So that just snaps into place. So we'll move him off to the side, and this is just going to snap into place right here, and then we can get our He-Man. We'll get him ready for battle. We'll give him his axe, put that right there. We'll give him his shield. I love that they come with all of these accessories. We'll give him his sword, get him riding Battle Cat, and get him looking really cool before we move on to some of these other accessories. Let's move these guys off to the side. Yeah, check this out. This looks so good right here. Let me try and get that all in shot. That looks really, really cool. I'm really happy that I found this in, that I picked it up, because it just looks so cool. Let's get a couple of gargoyles on here. Yeah, check that out. That is really, really neat. Now, of course, we have to talk about the action feature of Battle Armor He-Man, and that is the Battle Damage, which is a classic action feature that carries over from the original line, and I absolutely adore the fact that they carried this over. This is such a fun feature. So here we have He-Man looking nice and crisp in this shiny new armor. He gets in a battle, he gets attacked, somebody hits him in the chest, and oh no, now we've got a big old scar, a big old ding, it's just nasty. They messed up his armor. Look at that. Wow, that's terrible. He gets hit again, and there we go. We got yet another scar going right through his armor. Oh, that's terrible. That looks awful. He needs to get that fixed. So yeah, it's a really cool, fun feature. And of course, to reset, all you got to do, this is on a rolling drum that's spring loaded. You just got to roll it back up again. You can roll it up once, so you got just a one scar there, or you can roll it back up again. And there you go. All the dents are gone. It's all polished, nice and new. Man-at-Arms did a really good job fixing the armor. We're just going to do that one more time. It gets hit once, it gets hit twice. That is such an awesome play feature. Now here we have the part that the package refers to as the Castle Grayskull display stand. And as you saw, it comes packaged in two halves. It's just kind of like a jigsaw puzzle looking piece here. You just snap the two halves together and you've got yourself your display stand. It's made from the same exact plastic as the outer shell of Castle Grayskull. It's the exact same shade of green. It's even got those little white specks on there. So this matches Castle Grayskull perfectly, which is really neat. However, I am a bit disappointed because for whatever reason, and I don't know if maybe I read something wrong or what, but I thought it was said that this would connect to Castle Grayskull. It does not connect at all. There isn't really anywhere specific where this is meant to lock into. It doesn't connect or anything like that. It just looks like an addition to it. So, you know, you can really just kind of put this anywhere. I've been kind of, for the purposes of this video, I've been using this kind of wedge right here and this edge of the castle right there to just kind of wedge it in like this. So, you know, that looks kind of neat. You can kind of put that there as is. As for part of my display, more than likely I'm going to have it have the rocks starting right here on the outer wall and have the rest of the display going outwards. And then I'm going to have Battle Cat and He-Man standing right there like they're coming out of the castle. But it doesn't actually connect or lock into or anything like that. It's just kind of meant as a display piece. You can put it anywhere you want. Next to, inside, or around your castle, or you, even if you don't have the castle, you still have this cool display piece and you can just use it on its own. So that's really kind of about it for the Castle Grayskull display stand. So the next two pieces we need to talk about are the two little gargoyles. So they are about 2.5 inches in length from head to tail, and they are actually the exact same sculpt. The only difference is that one of them has wings and the other one does not. And what these are meant to do, these are like little decoration pieces. These are meant to be posed, scaling your Castle Grayskull. So you've got the little claw right there, and then you just got to kind of find yourself a spot where you can get this guy to really just kind of grab on here and pose him as if he's scaling. And it's not the easiest thing to do, but there you go. Now, on the ones that I got in, I don't know if this is going to be the same for everybody or not, but these claws were kind of pointing straight forward so that when you put them on any of these castle parapets, they were just kind of sticking straight out like this. So I actually had to do something about that. I dipped them in hot water so that I could bend the hand down. And then I also, on this one, took the wings. The wings were sticking straight up, and I just kind of flattened them out, kind of pointed them out a little bit, then ran it under some cold water to stiffen it back up again. And now I'm able to go ahead and clip them on here, and it actually does look like they're climbing exactly like they're shown on the package. So that's pretty cool. You may or may not have, I hope you don't have to do this with yours, but even if you do, it's a relatively simple, easy fix. Again, I just put some water in the microwave, let it start boiling, dip these guys in there for a couple of seconds, bent the arms, and then held them under some cold water, and you're done. And now they actually look like they're climbing Castle Grayskull, which is really, really cool. And there we have one last look at the Masters of the Universe Origins Battlefield Warriors 2-pack of Battle Armor He-Man and Battle Cat. What did you think of this set? Let me know down in the comments. Give me some thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. I've got a donate button up there if you want to hit on that. I certainly would appreciate it. Please share it with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time.